We've finally made it to Stockholm, the capital of Sweden and my home country. I'm Adriana and this is my boyfriend Dylan. He's from Wales and it's his first time here.
I don't want to leave.
I'm a very proud Swede, so there's a lot riding on today. I really hope he'll love it as much as I do.
I don't get any marzipan.
I'll be showing him some must-see spots around Stockholm and together we'll try some of the classic Swedish foods from my childhood, all whilst exploring this historic city together.
Good morning from Stockholm.
Good morning from Stockholm, as we say in Sweden. I am actually from Sweden, but this is the first time we've ever filmed anything in Sweden for this channel, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I am, however, not from Stockholm. I am from the south, the beautiful, beautiful south of Helsingborg, and we have driven 5 hours north, I would call it, although we're basically just halfway through the long, long country that is Sweden.
Yeah. I would say this is more like a quarter of the way up Sweden, really, because if you go to the top, it takes 20 hours to get there, and it only took 5 hours for us to get here. So are we technically still in southern Sweden?
No. No, don't say that to a southern Swedish person. They're like, no, Stockholm is not in the south. So we're going to be exploring a little bit. I'm going to be showing you some classic Swedish things.
Yeah. Should we start off with a cardamombulle?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
All right, so as we're doing on this road trip, which we started in Copenhagen, is we're going to be trying a baked good from each. Now, obviously Adriana is from Sweden and we know that the cardamom cakes, or cardamom bulle as they call them in
Cardamom bun.
Cardamom bun are amazing in Sweden. The one in Denmark we had was very good, but we're here now in a very famous bageri, they call them here?
Bageri.
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 Close.
Lillebrors bageri, which means little brother's bakery, which is just the cutest. We actually got this recommendation from a friend of mine, and apparently they're very, very good with the cardamom bulle. I hope they have some. Oh, I can see them. Oh, they look so good.
Wow, look at this. They're making absolutely everything in front of us here.
Yeah. It's a cute, tiny little place, but they've got loads of baked goods in the back. I can see trays and trays and trays of cardamom buns.
Oh, what's that? Is that cardamom? Is that cinnamon?
That's do you want a cinnamon and a cardamom? Hej, ska jag kunna få en kardemummabulle och en kanelbulle, tack?
That's good timing.
Yeah, that's great timing.
How good do these look?
They look incredible and they're hot.
Oh.
They're like straight out of the oven and they look so good because you can see on the bottom it's just like covered in like butter. Which is going to be really good. So this is the same pastry that we tried in Denmark, which is the cardamom bun, but I would argue it's more of a Swedish thing than a Danish thing. But Danish people watching this, I don't know if that's true. Don't get mad at me. Wow.
That one looks like it's just sticking together. Look at that.
This one, already at the top. Sorry, Denmark, we gave you one chance. And that one was good. But this one's even better.
Oh my god. Whoa. That is the best one I've ever had.
Yeah?
It's so like moist.
If you know Sweden, you probably would have heard of the cinnamon roll or the cinnamon bun. This one is less of a roll and more of a snäcka, like a coil. And this stuff on top is just sugar. Oh my god.
I see.
Oh, that might be even better.
Yeah, really?
Oh my god, that's insane.
That is ridiculous. That's like 10 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
Oh my god. Should we buy like 10 more?
Yeah, buy them all.
I don't want to leave. Let's just stay here all day and eat cardamom buns.
But look what a vibe this is. It's just like seating outside in the sun. Everyone's just munching on a kanelbulle, kardemummabulle.
Everyone's got the right idea.
Everyone's having a great time. Thank you to my friend Anna for recommending that place because that was incredible. Now we're just heading to grab a little coffee to sort of start the day and then heading into more central Stockholm. We're not in the center of Stockholm actually at all right now. We've started this video in Gamla Stan, which is one of the other islands that Stockholm is based on. It's got 14 islands in Stockholm, which you might think, that's a lot of islands for one city. Did you know that Sweden has the most islands in the world?
I didn't believe that. But
200,000, more than 200,000. But I do know that they count very small ones, and we have very many small ones that just have like one house on it, like, so that's a cute little fact. There's a lot of water involved in this country. But now it's time for some coffee. this here behind me is something that you'll see in so many places in Sweden, and I don't like just coffee, but it's like refillable, and it's just black coffee that you just refill.
That's
Loads
not
of
what we're
cafes.
having.
No, that's not what we're having. We've ordered a proper coffee. But a lot of people just do that. They sit in a little fika place and then like, like a refillable, like I'll have another cup. It's cute.
Is that why
if you like it.
Apparently Sweden, they drink the most coffee in the world? Because they can just refill however much they want.
We are one of the highest coffee consumers
Per
in the
capita,
world.
right?
But I think Finland actually trumps us, or is very high up there, which is also very surprising. You'd think it's like Italy, Colombia. It's like the Nordics are like, give us coffee. It's so dark. We need some energy. So where we grab these coffees is called Systrarna Andersson, but underneath you can see frukost, which is breakfast, lunch, which is lunch, obviously, and fika, which is that classic moment that I was just talking about of just like grabbing a little something to drink, a little cake, a little
That's one of those words that doesn't translate, right?
Yeah, it's one of those. There's another word in Swedish called lagom, which also doesn't translate, and it means like when something is just right, like just perfectly right.
All right, so we can take these and have a little fika on the underground.
Easy.
All right, this is where we're going.
So we're in St. Eriksplan, and we want to go all the way down to Gamla Stan.
Okay.
Old Town.
Nice. That's on like an island on its own, isn't it?
Yeah, it is one of the 14 of them.
This underground is comfortable. There's actually seats with sponges, not just like metal or plastic.
Yeah, this is nice.
What? It feels more like a bus.
It does. It looks a lot like a Swedish bus, yeah. Ooh, what a nice vibe. I love when a city has an easy way to get around, and having tunnelbanan, which is just the underground.
Well, it's not an underground anymore.
No, it's now
Overground.
Yeah, it's now overground, but it is T-banan, which is, I think stands for tunnelbanan, which just means tunnel. Bana.
Whoa.
You know what? You know what's funny?
It looks like your hometown.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Gamla Stan, we just stepped out of the underground station. It looks like my hometown in the south.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Got these like alleys down here. These
This
old
is
looking
really
buildings.
bamboozling my brain. It's
Yeah.
like, are we back in Helsingborg? That was like 5 minutes, but are we in the south?
Well, I think we're in the south. Stockholm is in the south of Sweden.
No,
It's only a quarter of the way up. I'm telling you, it's in the south of Sweden, okay?
no.
I'm gonna start a war here. Alright, so I think you guys are watching and thinking, why does Adriana not sound like she's from Sweden? We have so many comments on our YouTube. Well, first of all, it's like, you don't sound Welsh and you don't sound Swedish.
I know, people think that I'm from Canada. Sometimes somebody recently was like, are you from Australia? I was like, are you okay? I do not sound Australian at all. But here's your explanation. So, I was born and grew up in Sweden, spoke Swedish. Actually, my first language was Swedish. My second language was German, which we spoke at home. But then we moved to the Netherlands, and some of you who've been watching for a long time would have seen the episode when we went back to where I lived for a long time in the Netherlands, and it was super cute and it was super emotional. Anyway, I went to an international school where they spoke American English. And that's why I ended up with a non-Swedish accent, because I know a lot of you want me to sound a little bit more like this. But unfortunately, for me, I just sound like this. And I think also Dylan and I have like merged our accents. So now this is this Welsh, Swedish, international sound, and no one can figure it out. So this is just one of the many little sort of walkways in Gamla Stan, Old Town. It is so cute, I have to say, as a Swedish person. I love that there's like a little Swedish flag hanging pretty much everywhere.
This is, for me, feels like Amsterdam, a little bit.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. I've never been here, obviously, so I'm only comparing to somewhere where I've been.
You're crazy.
Sort of,
look how Swedish this is.
yeah, I just mean with the sort of narrow streets
Right.
and like buildings that go quite high up.
If you'd come here first before you went to Amsterdam, you would say Amsterdam looks
Exactly,
like Sweden.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
you take
that's
that
what I
back
got.
and just say it looks Swedish. I mean, come on, we have a Dalahäst right here.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not from Stockholm and I don't really know the city at all, it makes me feel very proud walking around such a beautiful city in Sweden, because I'm like, oh, this is my home country.
Yeah.
It is, I have to say, I'm obviously skewed a little bit, but it's beautiful. It's so clean. I think Stockholm is the cleanest capital city in the world. Clean, organized, calm. Like, we are in the capital city. There's a lot of tourists around, a lot of tourist groups, a lot of people. I mean, technically we're also tourists here because we're not from Stockholm.
Yeah.
But
we don't count.
No, we don't count. We never count ourselves. We're like, we're fine. But how cute is this?
Yeah. Yeah, this old town is gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. Whoa. Babe, you've been up here?
This is cute.
There's just so much history in these streets. Wow. I love the colors of the buildings.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at these small alleys.
I love the cobblestones.
Yeah.
But again, this is what really reminds me of my hometown, because most of the streets in the center where I live look like this. So
German
that's
church.
in German. Yeah, I was going to say that is definitely German, not Swedish.
It's a German church right in the middle of town.
It is. So this is Mochten Trotzigs Gränd, which is like the most, it's not like, it is the most narrow alley in the whole of Stockholm. Look how tiny and cute it is.
Oh, it's pretty cool to think that people would have been walking down these narrow alleys hundreds of years ago. Wow. Completed it. Wow.
Whoa, we came out to a really beautiful area, didn't we? Oh, this is like the perfect location for a fika. Maybe later. Wow.
Whoa, this place is stunning.
It really is.
Walking through these streets, I literally feel like I'm in a museum. Everything's so well preserved and colorful and just real.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's not just trinket shops and fake things for tourists. There's actual, a lot of antique shops, a lot of bookstores, a lot of regular shops that would exist.
People actually live here, right?
Yeah. What do you think that sign is for?
Risk of like snow falling?
Yeah, and ice, what are they called?
Icicles.
Icicles. So snow and icicles are known to fall down. Careful, you might be impaled.
Any corner you turn, there's just more amazing looking buildings.
I know.
This is a place that would be nice to live in.
Yeah.
Just walking around here every day.
Yeah, and there's so many different cafes and places to have like a little ooh.
It's a very quiet area as well.
I think that just speaks for Sweden as a whole. It's not really a loud place. Like people, Swedish people aren't usually very hectic unless they get very drunk, in which case they can get very hectic. Or unless it's football involved, in which they can also get quite intense. Swedish people are known for being a little bit more reserved. I don't necessarily think that's 100% true. It's only true with strangers. I won't necessarily be jumping into conversation with a stranger or giving them a hug, but once you're my friend, I'll hug you every time I see you. So I don't feel like that's a very reserved thing to do, and that's a lot of Swedish people that do that.
That is the castle.
Yeah, you can even see the castle guards. Look at their helmets.
Even the castle we saw in Denmark the other day looks very different to the castle that I know. They used to live good here.
Yeah, but I think people still do live pretty good here. Like I think Sweden is one of the happiest countries, voted one of the happiest countries in the world.
Yeah.
Wow, look how cool. I love the helmet. What a helmet. For those of you who don't know, Sweden has a royal family, so the royal palace makes a lot of sense to be here. We've got King Carl Gustaf and Drottning Queen Silvia. I know a lot of countries really love, or just like kind of love the royal family, but in Sweden it's very much like they are a token of Swedish life, and they're very, very cute. The prince married a reality TV star and everyone loves her very much. And the crown princess married her personal trainer, who's now also very beloved. Everyone's very much loved. So it's quite nice.
I think something's happening.
I mean, it is literally 1 minute to 12. So if they were going to change any guards, this would be the time to do it.
otherwise we can't see anything.
That was super cool, and 40 minutes of changing the guard. There was a band, there was a lot of marching, there was a lot of precision.
We arrived like just in time. We didn't even know it was happening, and we were here bang on 12.
And then they were like, move back, and we're like, what?
Yeah, that was cool.
Brilliant,
That was cool.
brilliant, super cool, really nice to see, and then like a big Swedish flag in the back, and I'm like,
It's just cool to see that tradition is still going.
yeah, really, really cool to see. On to the next place. This here, Sveriges Riksdag, is on its own little island. You can't really tell because it's connected with bridges.
Yeah, here.
But this
That's
here,
water there.
that's one island. One little island with just a government building on
That's
it. Boop.
so cool.
Isn't that so cute?
Yeah.
Cute is probably not the right word. So cool.
I guess back in the day, it keeps the building pretty safe, away from bad people.
Yeah.
Keeping them away from the Danes. All right, so the next place we're going to is about a half an hour walk away. We're going for some lunch, and one really important thing you need when you're traveling is mobile data, because we would not be able to find our way to some of these places without it. And that's why for this trip we're using Holafly. And the best thing about Holafly is that it's unlimited data, and we've got a Europe package. So now when we're going from Denmark to Sweden to Finland and then to Norway, our package is exactly the same. So we don't need to keep buying eSIMs for every single country. I'm gonna just show you how quick the internet is here on Holafly. So here we go. I'm gonna do a quick speed test on Holafly unlimited data. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
230, 240, 250, 260. Wow. So it ended up a download of 284, and the upload here is also very good. And what's also great about Holafly, you can use it as a personal hotspot. So you use your phone as your Wi-Fi, so then you can connect your laptop. So if you want to do any work, or if you want to watch some movies, you can do that on your laptop as well.
We buy the Holafly eSIM online before we even leave home. It arrives instantly by email or straight in the app, and setup only takes a couple of minutes. And they cover 200 plus destinations worldwide.
So if you're looking for an eSIM for your next trip, just go to holafly.com or go into the app and use our code 2passports1dream for 5% off. Or you can just click the link in the description box below. Okay, now let's get some food.
We're now walking over another bridge. Behind me is Gamla Stan, Old Town, and we're now walking a little bit more south of Stockholm to an area called Södermalm, or towards an area called Södermalm, which is where we're going to have lunch. We are of course having the national dish of Sweden, and no, we're not going to have meatballs at IKEA. We're going to a proper meatball place called Meatballs for the People. And we're going to have the national dish. I'm going to have a vegetarian version, obviously, and he's going to have the proper,
I am going to be
version.
comparing to IKEA though.
Yeah.
I am going to compare because I really like those.
I know, sometimes you like the simpler things, which is really nice. But I think...
This is my first time having Swedish meatballs, apart from IKEA.
Really?
Yeah.
You've only ever had them in IKEA?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Look at that thing there.
Yeah.
That's an elevator.
Yeah.
It takes you up there and into the top of that building. It's very hilly here. I really didn't expect it to be hilly. Even the bridge we just went over is slanted.
It was uphill. I'm a little bit out of breath, but only a little bit.
That is so convenient.
Right, I think it actually gets us, like now, we're up here and we just walk this way. We avoid all of the hills that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, smells good.
Oh,
Okay,
there's a queue.
there's definitely a queue. High season, high demand. One plate per person. Well, I wasn't planning on getting two.
Yeah, no, well, we weren't planning on sharing one.
No.
Hej, 2 stycken. Kan vi sitta ute?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we're having the national dish, we're not veering away from any classics. So we're having Swedish classics, mashed potato, gravy, pickled cucumber, lingonberries.
Cheers. This is such a different drink.
I know.
You don't really get this part here. It makes sense to get this for 2 people.
Tack så mycket.
Tack så mycket.
Oh, look at that. Oh, and the plate is super warm as well.
That looks classic. Obviously mine looks slightly less classic because these are vegan balls, but everything else looks so classic. Come on.
So this place is called Meatballs for the People. And we are the people, so...
And the meatballs are for us.
Are we going to try them?
Yeah, they look really nice. It comes with like the classics. You've got the meatballs, the gravy, lingonberry, the pickled cucumber, and the mashed potato.
Oh, that's better than IKEA.
Is it?
Yeah. Whoa, so much more meat flavor in this.
It tastes like Sweden.
Whoa. How does this make you feel?
A little bit sentimental, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
For some reason, it tastes like Christmas time.
You say that about everything.
I know. But I think I just really like Christmas time.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Let's see what you've got. Is that perfect bite? No, you haven't got a
Yeah, I do.
pickle on there. Oh yeah, you do.
There it is.
Perfect bite. Would you have meatballs like this at home when you lived in Sweden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how often would someone have a meatball dish?
I think it depends on the family, but I think we had it relatively often.
Is it like a Sunday dinner kind of thing, like once a week?
Well, it depends. You can buy them in the shop and just fry them up, or you can make your own, but obviously that's a bit of a longer procedure because you have two different types of meats and you put them together and it's like a lot of effort if there's only like a small family, but I think we had meatballs on a reasonable often basis.
That meal was seriously just like so homely.
Yeah.
And it really reminded me of like a school dinner.
Yeah, I think now that you mention it, that's probably the most meatballs that I've ever eaten is probably when I was at school in Sweden because lunches, meatballs makes a lot of sense.
Okay, we've now made it to Queen Street. Sorry, I mean Drottninggatan.
Yeah, so I don't want to say each city, but most cities in Sweden, the main road is called Drottninggatan, which just means the Queen's Street. Sometimes there's Kungsgatan, King Street, but whatever, I digress. We're on Drottninggatan, which is the high street, a little bit of shopping, a little bit more shopping, food, vibes. And we're just basically strolling through
I mean, we've never seen this
Stockholm.
before,
No.
so it's nice to see what Stockholm has, because the other part was very old, obviously, and here, obviously got the newer shops, so this is where people come to actually shop, and the other area must be more just touristy, right?
I mean,
You won't find a H&M on the other side.
no. Well, you maybe, but here you definitely probably would.
I didn't know till I met Adriana that H&M is Swedish. Now she tells me everything that's Swedish if we pass something now. So I probably know all the Swedish brands.
Do you remember what H&M stands for?
Hennes and Maurits.
Yeah, Hennes and Maurits.
Come on.
Yeah.
And what is there right there?
It didn't take long, did it?
No. H&M. One thing that's kind of interesting about Sweden is they're very, very, very cashless. We've been together over 6 years now, and I've been to Sweden many times. I haven't even seen the cash. I don't even know what it looks like.
It is nice looking money. I like the cash of Sweden, but I also haven't touched any Swedish money for years. Just because we're trying to move away and be a bit more cashless, and that includes everything like taking the bus, paying in little kiosks, everything is going towards being more cashless, which is great if you've got a smartphone and if you've got a bank card.
Yeah.
I think there was a bit of pushback because some older people that live in Sweden struggled a little bit with that.
But they use an app called Swish. Now I don't
Yeah.
have that. You can still pay with card either way, but I think Swish you can also pay other people, right?
Yeah. It's I guess a little bit like PayPal, except that you can just swish things quite easily. So you just swish money to somebody else. I think a lot of homeless people, not that there's crazy amounts, but I think some of the homeless people in my hometown have Swish. So even like everyone's got Swish, so you can like swish money around because nobody carries coins. We have arrived at Östermalm's Saluhall, which is essentially like an indoor shopping, but just for food and restaurants vibe.
Like a food hall?
Yeah, like a food hall. Many cities around Sweden in general have a saluhall. It's, I don't even know what you would necessarily translate that to, like a hall for sale, a sale hall. Indoor
like
food markets. Often they just sell like actual just meats and fish and vegetables, but oftentimes they also have a little bit of food, a little bit of chocolatiers, la la la. So we're going to check what Östermalmsala has like, which I assume is on the eastern side of Stockholm because Östermalm is Eastern Malm. Let's go. Wow.
Whoa. Wow. Look how big this building is.
This is lovely. It smells like fish.
This is a very nice
Yeah.
market. Whoa. Okay, so they've got a load of cheeses, a lot of cakes. They have Princess Tårta. We're gonna have that later.
We're gonna have that later. Not from here, from like a very iconic place, but wow.
You can get like your meats, you can get your cured meats, you can get steaks as well, you can get truffles, wow, you can get pretty much any food in here.
Yeah, and then there's like a little area you can sit, have a glass of wine.
Oh yeah, that's vibey. Glass of wine there. Probably have a charcuterie as well.
Yeah.
We've even got like a restaurant here that sells some food.
Very classic Swedish
Lax.
food, yeah, gravad lax, toast skagen, which is like prawn mixture on toast. Very classic Swedish meals.
That looks so nice, look at this.
This does look lovely. Some crayfish.
Is it crayfish season now?
It is. It is. It's actually definitely crayfish time.
For how much would they cost? Like for
Havskräftor, 1,090 crowns per kilo.
it's about £100 a kilo.
100 pounds a kilo, yeah. But normally when we go to the summer house, we fish them ourselves when it's season time because they actually have fresh Swedish crayfish in those waters. So it kind of stings to buy them because you can just get them sort of for free. This looks so old school.
Do they have what you're looking for?
No.
No?
No. Hej. Har ni några fler bitar prinsesstårta? Nej, okej. Tack.
No.
They're also out. Okay,
That's
let's
the
find
second place to try it now.
Ah,
Is it that good?
yes.
That's the only thing that's been sold out in,
I know.
in two of them.
Can I have your phone? It's the best cake. Well, it's my favorite cake in the world. Okay, let's see if we can find another place.
Third time lucky maybe?
Maybe. I
do
don't
you
see
think?
anything green.
We're going over here.
Oh, maybe,
to
maybe.
Vettekatten again.
Wait, maybe.
But another shop this time. Yes.
Yes.
There it is.
There it is. Do you want your own or should we just share one? Let's share one.
Share one. You happy?
I'm so happy. We've now sat down in a place called Vetekatten. We actually went into the original Vetekatten on the other street where they didn't have this cake, which was from 1928. Cool, old school. Lucky for us, they have other numerous locations. So this one's in a bit of a shopping galleria, but they did have a slice of prinsesstårta left, which translates to princess cake. But funnily enough, in Switzerland, they call it Schwedentårta, which means Sweden cake. So anyway.
Is the top marzipan?
Yeah, so what it is a green layer of marzipan. So you can imagine when this is one big cake, it's just one big round dome. And if you're from the UK or if you've ever watched Great British Bake Off, I know at least twice in Cake Week have they done a princess cake.
Really?
And it's so difficult to make it and they never know what it is. And I'm always watching it like,
because there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers.
Yeah, so there's quite a few layers. It's basically just sponge cake, usually raspberry jam, but sometimes strawberry jam, cream, and then this layer of just green marzipan. Usually also, a really classic one, in the center of the big cake will have like a pink marzipan rose. It's my favorite cake growing up. I love princess cake, and I'm so glad we got a piece. Yeah, I'm so happy.
All right, how do we get a perfect bite? Is it from this side or from that side?
From the front.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
And then really try it together?
Yeah.
How much of the green stuff shall I get?
Just go proper slice all the way down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I have one perfect bite ready to go. Does it look like a good one?
It does.
Cheers.
Cheers, my love.
Oh, that's so fresh.
Right?
I don't taste marzipan.
No, because
Maybe I didn't get enough.
It's a thin layer.
I need more. I don't get any marzipan. Let me try the green on its own. I don't get marzipan. That's a good thing for me.
It is marzipan.
So we've done so many things from your childhood today, or eaten. Cardamom valet, Swedish meatballs, princess tårta,
Yeah.
cinnamon bun.
But growing up in Sweden, it's all about the delicious foods and all the beautiful things to see.
All that's missing for you is licorice.
Yeah.
So you're going
Kan jag
for
få
this one?
en salmiak?
Yes.
Fizzy apple.
Fizzy apple. Ooh, super salty.
Är det subsalt eller?
Ja, alltså, är den god?
Du gillar salt? Så.
Ja, det gör jag faktiskt. Ja, jag tar den.
And last one, fizzy blue raspberry. Yeah,
Han gillar inte salt.
very different.
Yeah. I like salty, you don't. Tack så mycket.
Tack.
Hej, hej. Crazy location for that. We're just arriving at Strandbryggan, which is where we're going to sit down and have a glass of wine. And then there's like a guy just selling candy laces right in front of it. Oh,
say no.
and the I was saying earlier, weren't you? I haven't had any salty licorice yet. Haha.
Hey, now you've got it.
Now I've got two.
This is for the road trip tomorrow.
Yeah, perfect. I'm going to be all salted out. That's perfect. Oh, I'm so excited.
Whoa, this is nice.
Because he was like, sit wherever you want and just order by the bar. And there's, can you feel that? There's so many heat lamps in here. It's so hot. Like right here. Wow. It's so hot. Oh my gosh, it's actually really hot.
Where's that coming from? Oh, here.
It's coming from right there.
The heaters on the roof here.
We're
This
being
place-
toasted alive.
It's so nice. It looks like a beach club.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think that's
technically it is.
I think that's the vibe they're giving off a little bit. And it's called Strandbaren. No, Strandbryggan. Beach Bridge. Oh.
Solly B.
Oh.
Interesting. Twice today now, we've been requested to tip as we're paying. I think, is that a new thing in Sweden? So we've just been in America where every single time you pay on the machine, it comes up with, do you want a tip? Twice today when we were having the meatballs, they asked straight away, do you want to do a tip? It was like 7, 10 or 15%. Here it was like, do you want a tip? 10, 15, 20. So
I think it depends on where you are.
yeah.
It is new to me, but also I haven't really been an adult in Sweden for
I've
very
not seen it
long.
outside of Stockholm either.
No.
Especially in your hometown, I've not seen it.
Now that we've had a whole day in Sweden, in Stockholm, and like explored it properly, like we would do in a new city, what do you think of Stockholm? Or what do you think of Sweden? What do you think of Stockholm?
I think it's really nice that you can like walk to many different areas.
so
We only took the tram maybe once. That's it once, maybe twice. But anyway, although the tram is very convenient, but I just like that it's so walkable. There's so many places, there's so many people, there's so many like places with life in them.
Yeah.
I think I really like it.
An amazing day, but I also feel like I'm kind of in the back of my head comparing it a little bit to Copenhagen, and it's so different. Maybe watching this, it doesn't look that different, but it feels so different already from Copenhagen, which we did just a couple of days ago for us now.
But I feel like I could see myself living here.
Yeah, I've had the most amazing day. I feel like it's been extra special also sharing a piece of me and a piece of my home country with all of you guys watching. So I hope that you've enjoyed it, and can't wait to explore Helsinki, Finland next with you guys, because that's going to be a new one for us. And there we won't know the language
We
because
won't know anything really.
yeah, we won't know really what's going on. We're going to do our very best, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Bye.